Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a 12-volt power junction box and kill switch for your trolling motor. Now the simple thing about this project is that it doesn't require a relay switch, which makes the wiring and construction much easier. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. These are the parts I'm going to be using in the project. This will house the components, and it is a 4-inch by 4-inch exterior or outdoor conduit box. Here is an Attwood 12 and 24 volt trolling motor plug and receptacle, and here is a Waterblade rated to 130 amp kill switch. And you can see here you've got your electrical connections on the bottom, and when you pull the pin, that breaks your connection. The first step will be to dry fit and measure where I want the components to be placed. I'm going to drill a hole here on the side of the box for the power plug that goes to the trolling motor, and then I'm also going to drill a hole in the top for the kill switch. And it's best to try and dry fit them before you mark and drill your holes to make sure everything's going to fit. This is what the housing box looks like after I've drilled out the appropriate holes. This is the top lid, which the kill switch will go through, and here's the side that the trolling motor plug will go into. This is where I've dry fit all the components into the box to make sure everything lines up right. And as you can see, I mounted the kill switch through the bottom part of the lid, and here's what the mount on the inside looks like for the trolling motor plug. And when doing this, I had to make sure that these wires here did not interfere with these two connectors here. So as you see, the way I have it set up, these will straddle those wires so everything can close down tight. And since I'm only using a 12 volt trolling motor, I'm going to be clipping the light blue wire off each of the receptacle and the plug for this project. I've completed all the wiring and connected the components to this, and I did forget to mention that I'm going to be running my wires out through the back of the box using this gland nut. You don't have to, but that's how I did it for this one. So, opening up the inside of the box, the connections are as such. The yellow, which is the power going to the receptacle here, goes to one side of the kill switch, and then the power to the battery goes to the other side of the kill switch. And then I'll close all this up, and the wires are coming out through the gland, and the yellow has now become the red, or hot wire, going to the battery, and the black is going to be the negative going to the battery. So I'm going to hook this up and give a little demonstration on how everything works. This is the testing setup that I'm going to use for the kill switch. Now it's going to look a little strange because my trolling motor is controlled by a PWM, or pulse width modulator speed controller unit. I'm not going to use it here, so when I directly hook up the power to the box, which goes to the trolling motor is going to go at full speed. Then I'm going to pull the pin, and you'll see the motor cut off. So here's the power. You see the motor is going at full speed. Pull the pin, and it's done. Put the pin back in, and there we go. Very simple, and it works great. And you don't have to use a relay, which is very expensive and more complicated to hook up. So that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments. Thank you.